one of the train stations in San Francisco, 41-year-old Amy Adams was killed. But listen to this. Witnesses see her she's on a platform waiting for the train, and she has a dog with her, and the dog is tethered to her waist. Not a standard handheld leash, but maybe you've seen these. Mm-hmm. Sometimes runners have these. It's tethered to your waist, so your hands are free. Mm-hmm. So that's what's going on here. The train pulls in. Amy and the dog board the train. Witnesses say she then started waving at someone from the train who was outside the train, either coming down the steps or still on the platform.
All right.
The belief is that it was a boyfriend who was either running late or whatever. Mm-hmm. So Amy jumps off the train as the doors are closing. Uh-huh. The dog remains on. The train begins to move out of the station.
Oh, my God.
So, yes. So Amy is now tethered to this moving train, and it killed her.
And she couldn't. There was nothing she
couldn't unclip.
She could not unclip.
Oh, my God.
Dog stayed on. God. Dog lived.
Dog lived. Dog's fine.
Dog's fine inside train.
Dog's fine inside train.
Dog made that stop. Tried to run along with it, I guess, at first.
I think he just yanked her right off the platform.
Probably took her off the platform.
God.
Or it's a pretty tight fit in most of those subways. She probably hit the wall.
What a way to go. That is awful.
Or it may have been crushed between the following car and the front wall.
Oh, and you see it coming. There's nothing you can do.
Right.
It's as bad as it gets.
So the only reason that they're speculating that she saw someone she knew is some guy was moaning, "Oh, my God, my girlfriend," which is just a nightmare stuff.
Yeah, you see that.
ABC 7 News San Francisco asked about BART's dog policy, and they say service dogs only, and this did not appear to be a service dog. And if you're not a service dog, it's supposed to be in a crate.
I see.
This is San Francisco. Rules are different.
Who would have thought? She's got it tethered to her waist, and that's what winds up killing her.
Yeah.
Oh, what a waste.
Awful.
It is.
And
That is
a freak accident.
Yeah. You just never could imagine something.
One of the
like
flukiest.
That. Yeah, you can never imagine that.
In New York, you have to have them in a crate or in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
A bag.
Yeah, I've seen dogs in backpacks. They put them in backpacks.
I've
and the
seen
dogs
that.
got their little head over. They're cute, but they can't be on
They can't
leashes.
be on
Can't be on a leash.
You know what happened to me on a subway once? Similar, except
You lived.
yes.
You're here to say that.
This isn't a story about Subway sandwiches, is it?
No. This is an actual subway.
I was once tethered to a dog in a subway. Oh, my God. No, like the sandwich shop. What?
No.
We shared a foot long.
I got more of it than he did. A dear friend of mine, actually the guy who just offered me that fantasy football trade 2 hours ago. He and I, and at that time, what's now my wife, was my girlfriend. We were in Washington for the 4th of July fireworks. And we had sat out on the mall, the lawn there, all day and had a cooler packed with sandwiches and drinks and had a great time. You had to get there early to get your spot. So we just walked around Washington
America,
all day.
baby.
Wonderful. Saw the fireworks, everything. But now
Is this
his...
the Beach Boys era or post?
This is post, okay? This was the late 90s, okay? So his girlfriend, now actually it was his wife at the time, said, now, but be careful because we do not want to get separated at the end here. We'll never find it. There'll be 1 million people headed for that subway, and we've got to get on a subway and get back to the car, which is parked wherever. And I didn't really know it. She knew Washington because her father was from there. Okay?
No cell phones.
She grew up there. No cell phones, 1997, 8. Okay.
Do you think this is unnecessarily panicking you about this upcoming exit from the mall?
No, because I didn't know. I didn't remember where we had parked the car. And so she said, now stay together as we left.
But groups always do, for the most
We
part.
have to stay together. But my friend and I were carrying that cooler, and it's very, very heavy.
One hand apiece?
One hand apiece.
It was between you.
It was between us. And we get to the subway station, and we're getting on, and everybody gets on, and his wife gets on, and then he gets on, and it is so crammed, jam-packed in there. I'm outside with one half of the cooler, and he's inside with the other half of the cooler, and they say, back away from the doors.
Doors are closing.
He looked at me, and he dropped that cooler, and it came back on me, and I went, what? And it closed. And the last I saw him was just that face go. He just waved him by.
Pressed up against the...
He thought it was so funny. But then I had the enormously heavy cooler. And
Where's your lady friend at the time?
She was with me. We were together. And then we get on the next train, and
What's in the cooler, sucker?
What you got, Daddy?
It's we were watching the fireworks, and
You ain't got a body in that cooler, do you, brother?
Some grapes.
You should have seen the looks I
we had
got.
a nice charcuterie board. I'm gonna kill you. I know.
I've got a corkscrew. I'll harm you.
What was in the cooler at this point?
Well, a lot of stuff.
Why didn't you throw it away or give
I
it to
should,
the homeless?
but the
And
point
just carry an
is-
empty cooler.
But the point is, it was heavy and it was huge, and it took up room on the subway floor. I put it down on the floor, and everybody looked at it like, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, it's so packed.
So you guys took a car and the subway.
You have to take a car to
To the station. Yeah.
and then we took the station down into the
yeah,
mall.
yeah.
Because it's impossible to get out otherwise. And her father lived in like Northern Virginia or where.
Okay.
And I couldn't find him. And
They didn't wait for you at the platform?
I didn't know
couldn't
which
remember
platform.
which stop. Yeah.
Exactly. I didn't know which platform. But all before
You don't know your
Uber and all
stop.
that stuff. Anyway, I didn't know where to go. Eventually, we did. We got back.
Oh, yeah, you're back here.
Exactly.
Got home.
If I'm not mistaken, like the last stop is like Foggy Bottom.
That's
too.
where we were. Out at Foggy Bottom.
I know that train
You know
system
that
well.
system.
Yeah, I grew up going up there.
Surely he won't go to Foggy Bottom.
There's nothing
And
that's
the last stop is like Foggy Bottom last stop, which just sounds ominous.
We met up in Foggy Bottom.
Orange line.
That's right. And I got off. I was holding that cooler. I looked at him like, "Are you kidding me?" And to see his face, and he's just like, "Bye." And there I am holding that thing.
Headed to Foggy Bottom.
Yes, and we met up in
The Foggy Bottom Boys.
Yeah.
I told you, Farragut Street.
That's where we are. That's right.
Would anyone like some brie?
Got that?
I have an aged cheddar.
It's a little sharp, but I think you like it.
And a Michelob Dry.
Did have a Mick Dry. Had a lot of those.
But you did.
Yeah, I can cut it
Clear.
I can cut it if one of you fine gentlemen has an. Oh, you have a knife. Okay.
Terrific.
Great.
Really worked out well. Really made some friends on the subway.
How could you not?
You can imagine. It's good stuff. It was really
that
nice.
is good
Thank you.
stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.